this is the breakfast time, and so sometimes hard to think of breakfast. So I just remember like my mom's recipe. One time she gave us like a Indian pancake. It's not sweet, it's salty, but like kind of like a savory, but it's very healthy. So I'm gonna show you what is that. Okay, so here is what we need. Okay, here is what we need. So here is tomato. So I use like one small Roma tomatoes and 2 tablespoons of chopped onion. A tomato also you can chop. And this is the basin or chickpea flour. This is 1 cup. And I'm putting some spinach also, healthy. And so like I can say like a 3 tablespoon chopped spinach, and I need cilantro, but I'm like run out of cilantro. But fresh cilantro we need this. It's very good with that also. So it's like if you're making, make sure you have a cilantro. So cilantro like 2 tablespoons. And I forgot to show you last time. Look at this. This is my masala dabba. Masala is like spices dabba, means like a tiffin or some in a container. So here is. I'm gonna use tiny bit chili powder. Okay, you can see how much I'm using, because this chili powder is a little bit spicy. I can say 1/4 spoon of teaspoon of chili powder, and salt for taste, or you can say half teaspoon of salt, and we need water. So I'm gonna start with half cup of water first, because when you start mixing you can make sure like how. So I'm gonna show you what it's gonna look like. Okay, so here is you can see everything is here. I mix everything, so you can just mix this, and my son is helping me. He's holding my phone, and so I mix all this like this together, and now start to pour the water. Like pour half of the water first. So here is I started with a half of water, so I'm start to mixing this all together. So here is I mix all together. You can see the batter is a little bit runny. It's no problem, so it's good actually. I prefer like if you make this batter like maybe 1 hour ago or something like this. It's good to let this sit. When it sits a little longer, it's easier to digest also. So now I'm gonna start preparing this. So start with a high heat. Make this pan hot. When it's ready, then we can pour some olive oil. So this pan is hot. I'm just gonna pour some olive oil. So I'm gonna put 1 tablespoon of olive oil first. Okay, so just make sure this olive oil is all over the pan. Okay, so our pan is pretty hot, so I'm gonna lower the heat. Start with high heat. Like when this pan is hot enough, then you can just do like medium heat. So cook in a medium heat. So I'm gonna put the batter here now. Okay, so I'm gonna, this pan is pretty hot, so I'm gonna put this batter here. You can put 2 at a time, because this pan is pretty big, and you can make it as big you want, your pancake. This batter is enough for at least 3 people can eat actually. Okay, so here let this cook for like maybe 1 or 2 minutes, then you can flip this. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this pancake. You have to make sure like you don't have any kids around this pan, because if you flip sometime, because of oil, you can flip like this. Okay, so you just cook like how you cook your pancakes. So just the same way you can cook, and how because this has chickpea flour, you just want to make sure this cook, you know, you don't want to have a raw flour. So just let this cook for a few more minutes. Okay, so here it's almost ready. So you can see, you can just flip, you can see the little bit like see the little brown part, so means it's ready. And I like that way, you know, you can just cook this pretty good. And now it's ready. I'm gonna put this in a pan on my plate here, and you can serve with the ketchup. Okay, so here with the ketchup, you can eat with the ketchup, and I'm gonna show you how it tastes gonna be. Just a little bit pancake, little bit ketchup. Here is. It's pretty good. And my son also loved this one. You know, no grain, gluten free, dairy free, so anyone can eat easily.